Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on tonight's broadcast. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by myself, and you know, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be all right. And I'll probably tomorrow will have a New Year podcast um, on New Year's Day, on New Year's Eve, a New Year's Day, a New Year's podcast saying that all of my accomplishment and stuff that I did in 2015 and in 2016. But today's topic is a topic that I've been contemplating on doing for a very long time. And basically the topic that I am doing that I'm contemplating doing for a very long time is Blaire White, one of the people in the NTSJW's sphere, is biased towards black people. Is biased towards African American people. She claimed that she says that she's not racist. She claimed that she said that she go and bat for equality. That she goes and defend people that it is. But in all of her podcasts and all of her not podcasts, all of her videos, she is very well malicious and talk down to black people like only black people commit all of the crimes and commit every single thing that it is, and that's not the case at all. Period. She should understand that crime gonna be crime. There's no color into the crime that it is. So what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna try to go into the FBI table 43 2015 table 43. I'm gonna see if I can screenshot this particular thing. Let me see if I can screenshot it in just a second. Screen share. Okay, so this is the FBI 2015 data for 2015. As you can see, this data is submitted once a year to hold on just a second. Okay, so like I was saying, this is table 43 of the FBI 2015 statistic that they did last year. 2016 will be presented sometime in the new year, and when that is presented in the new year, that I will go over the 2016 crime data for table 43. And what Blaire White and all the other assholes on the YouTube videos is saying that black people commit the most crimes. This has been very, 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 very disheartening because they're saying black people commit the most crime. So let's look at table 43. Table 43 thing. This is a screenshot. It is from y'all federal government. So let's take a look at table 43. Hey, so the total arrest is 8,248,709 total arrests in 2015. White was arrested 5,753,212. African Americans been arrested 2,197,140. So if you look at the number right here, 5.7 thousand over 2.1 million, 5.7 million over 2.1 million in total arrests between black and white. What is wrong with that picture? We do not count population control, we account total arrests. So we're gonna look at percentage, line by line, conviction by conviction. Murder, non-negligent homicide, 45.9, 51.1. So if you can see right here, they almost catching up to us. They almost catching up because there is white on white crime that white people do to other white people, as there is black on black crime that black people do to each other. Rape, 68.0%, 28.2. All of y'all narrative is saying that black people does the raping. Y'all do raping at an all-time high of 68%. Robbery, 44.4, 53.5. We do a lot of robbery. Aggravated assault, 64.4, 32.1. Burglary, 68.1, 29.5. Grand theft, larceny theft, 69.6, 27.4. So we have motor vehicle theft, 67.2, 29.4. Arson, 73.2, 22.5. Violent crime, 60.1, 36.4. Property crime, 69.2, 27.8. Other assaults, 65.9, 30.8. Forgery and counterfeiting, 64.6, 33.0. Fraud, 66.6, 31.0. Embellishment, 60.6, 36.8. Buying, receiving, and possession stolen property, 65.5, 32.0. Vandalism for white, 69.5, 27.2. Weapons possession, 57.7, 40.0. Commercialized vice and prostitution, 54.5, 39.9. Sex offenses, except rape and prostitution, 73.1, 23.1. Drug abuse violations, 70.7, 27.0. Gambling, 36.0, 56.4. Other offenses against the family, 65.8, 29.8. Driving under the influence, 82.6, 13.2. Liquor law, 79.8, 13.8. Drunkenness, 14.3, 8.2. Disorderly conduct, 31.0, 4.0. Vagrancy, 27.7, 3.5. All offense except for traffic, 28.0, 2.0. Suspicion, 27.4, 27.0. Curfew violating loitering laws and violation, 44.7, 1.2. So this is the Uniform Code reporting from the FBI database of 2015. And as you can see that they saying blacks commit most of the violent crimes. So let's go back to violent crimes. And I don't want to hear per capita because there's no such thing as per capita. There's no such thing as that. It's about population control. If you go into a control of a predominantly area, of known area that is predominantly that it is, you're going to have problems. You're going to have issues. You're going to have problems and issues in that predominantly area because of the fact of the matter is they live amongst each other. So they're going to do the crime to that person that they live upon. Blaire do not look at the FBI table 43, because if she look at table 43, how can we be arrested? Black people, African American, have 2.1 million arrests, and white people only have 5.7 million arrests. So how can black people do all the crimes when we are 2.1 million and they 5.7 million people of the population out of Native American, Pacific Islander, Hawaiian, and Asian. They don't count Latino people because they put them in the same vote, non-Hispanic. Okay, we're gonna do total arrest. Let's go over to that. Total arrest. Shit. Total arrest for Hispanic and Latino, 1 million. Total arrest of non-Hispanic is 5.3 million. So let's look at that. You know that it is table 43B is for juvenile under the age of 18. You know, same thing. You can look at it. Table 43C is arrest over the age of 18. You know, you go on and on and on about it. Download in 2015 is 67.7% individual was white and 26% was black or African American and 3.3% is other races. Other arrests who want ethnicity is reported is 18.4% was Hispanic. All juveniles under the age of 18 in 2015, 62.6% was white, 33.9% was black and African American, and 3.1% is other races. Of juvenile arrests was reported is 22.8% was Hispanic. All of the rest of 2015, 17.4% was white and 26.0% were black and African American, and 3.7% was other races. Other the rest, these who is reported 18.0% is Hispanic. White individual was arrested more for violent crime than individual in any other way, 60.1% of the arrests. At the arrest for murder, 54.4% was black, 46.5% was white, and 3.1% was other races. Black or African American juvenile comprise of 50.8% of all juvenile arrests for violent crime, while white juvenile for 59.1% of all property crime. Other individual juvenile arrested for drug abuse was 75.0% was white. White juvenile comprised 57.7% of juvenile arrested for aggravated assault and 60.5% of juvenile arrests for larceny theft. So this is how they break it down by there. It's not per capita. It's not nothing. This is from the FBI. The FBI says this, that, and the other. Another thing I want you to look at, because Blaire is so into this whole thing about Donald Trump, nobody knows nothing about the Central Park Five. Nobody knows nothing about the Central Park Five. Now I'm going to tell you about the Central Park Five. The Central Park Five, the Central Park jogger case, rape and sodomy of a female jogger. These attacks for 12 days. 5 juvenile male, 4 black, 1 Hispanic descent was tried for assault, robbery, riot, rape, and sexual and attempted murder. They was convicted of most of the jury in 2 separate trials in the 90s and received sentences from 5 to 15 years. For the conviction was appealed, it was confirmed by the appellate court. The defendants spent between 6 and 13 years. So they talking about they have evidence, the statute of limitation, and they was vacated. And this is the false allegation from her knight in shiny armor, her lover, or what I like to call it, gay boy lover, Donald Trump. In May of 1989, the real estate tycoon Donald Trump took a full-page advertisement of all 4 newspapers, implemented the defendant of being guilty, and called a return of the death penalty. Trump said he wanted a criminal of every age who are wrongly accused of beating and raping the Central Park Five 12 days earlier to be afraid. The advertisement would cost $85K, said, da 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 da. You can see, I want to hate these muggers and murder. They should force to suffer. Yes, I hate these murderers and always will. How I can tolerate such brutalization of crazed mind fit. Criminals must be told of their civil liberty in when their attack on safety begins. So this motherfucker pull out an ad saying that we need to reinstitute the death penalty for juveniles when in the United States it is illegal to kill a juvenile of a crime. So you trying to say, you look at this case of the Central Park Five. The Central Park Five case, there are five defendants, four blacks and one Hispanic. You want to kill a kid for something, and that would have been a grave miscarriage of justice. And then if you go on the website on YouTube and type up Democracy Now, you'll see the full interview of the Central Park Five and stuff. And then in 2016, Trump refused to acknowledge the Central Park Five innocent and started a conviction should never been vacated. Trump told the CNN they'll admit that they're guilty. The police that doing the original verification said they was guilty. The fact of the matter is, so much evidence against them was outrageous. The woman was badly injured and will never be the same. Okay, the woman apologized to the five people that was wrongly accused, and I think that was a great healing start for it and stuff like that. So you are speaking for the woman, and the woman that you speaking for did not say you could speak on her behalf, you fucking tycoon. Also criticized Senator John McCain that was a POW. You know, how dare him criticize a decorated officer that was a POW that was captured. If that tell you that this motherfucker is not a fascist, I want to I can't tell you what to think at this point because this motherfucker's a fascist. This motherfucker think that people should go and kiss his ass. You know, nobody is exempt from consequences. Hold on just a second. Okay. So I'm back. So we know, and I'll show you the article that he did. I'm gonna show you the full page of the article. This is the article of the Central Park Five. If she really want to know is a Donald Trump supporter, she would have known all the good and all the bad about this individual. None of these motherfuckers did their homework at all. Let me see. Visit this person video that I want you to go and see. I can't do it. I'll just show you the screenshot. His name is Mr. Superboy 223. He talked about the Central Park Five in his video. We don't need to go into that. You know, we know how much of a piece of shit he is. Okay. So this individual think that she can go around and saying that Donald Trump will be good for America, and we know that he is a transphobe, and she's a transgender person herself. And at the same time, as a transgender person, you will be very concerned about what he's gonna do, because what's affect them gonna ultimately affect you. Well, you think that you voted for this individual, he gonna say, "Oh, you voted for me, so we're gonna automatically exempt you from it because you voted for me." Hold on, let me get some good lighting. There we go. Nobody exempt from it when they, and I'm gonna say it like this: all y'all motherfuckers sore winners. All y'all motherfuckers gloat. I'm gonna tell y'all this: when this motherfucker start doing something y'all don't like, don't come back to the left. Because all we're just gonna tell you is that y'all just did it yourself. Y'all just did it yourself. And that not only she's biased towards that, she biased towards other transgenders. So how are we gonna accept her as that when she biased towards other transgenders, especially kids that if their parents want them to get the surgery that it is, you telling a parent how to raise their child? How dare you, you fucking fascist? I'm gonna show you something, you fucking bitch. Hold up. Okay. Okay. I want to do a screenshot. Hold up. Look at this. So I went to school. Hold up. I went to school for early childhood. I got my certificates and I got degrees. So how the fuck you gonna go and talk fucking shit, you fucking fascist, when I did this? And here's the proof, you fucking bitch. Tranny fucking bitch. You are such of a fucking fascist, you fucking fascist. You sit here on your high and mighty horse, girl, and then that's when you saying what it is. When it comes to parent, stay in your motherfucking lane. Don't sit here and say, "Oh, I'm talking to this and I'm talking to that." You're not talking for all other transgender people. How if you so in love with the conservative, I'm gonna show you another thing. That's why I'm gonna say that she contradict herself. Going to the Republic KKK party. I'll say that she is going against her own self interest. So let's look. You know, I want to do another screenshot. If you so in love with the Republicans, I'm gonna say it like this. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is we have a bill called House Bill 2. Hopefully it'll be repealed when Roy Cooper sworn into office when the next time, which is the second. So when everybody gets sworn into office, if you are such a conservative, or you're against your people, your demographic, 0.3% of your demographic get discriminated. Look at this bill. Look, Article 37, biological sex of the person is male to female as stated on a birth certificate. Read the fucking shit. Look at what he did. Look at what the Republican Party did. Look at what this Republican Pat McCurry did to the transgender community. And you looking here with a straight face and uh and and saying and saying it's okay that it is. You're going against your own self interest. You fucking fascist. You're going against your self interest, but you don't care because to you, look at this. Look at this article. Look at the motherfucking article. You are a transgender, and you align yourself with the person that does not have the best interest of the LGBT community at all. You coming over here thinking that you are right, that you can't do any wrong, and you saying, well, he must have a reason why he's doing it. And then when transgenders get beat up, you're like, oh, it doesn't have nothing to do with me because I'm a Republican lapdog that go and talk their talking points, and I'm a Republican lapdog, and I'm gonna go and suck on all these old geezers' dicks because of the fact of the matter that I doing something against my best interest. He. I'm doing it because I'm Blaire White. I'm this. I'm that. People need to understand that we not living in this, that, and the other. He. You know, and it showed other trans people we can't trust this motherfucking bitch. It telling other trans people, oh, we can't trust this bitch. This bitch against the self issue, against our self interest. So I'm gonna go and do this video that Justin TV that it's gonna take about 10 minutes. I'm gonna screenshot his stuff. It isn't for his marriage for the people that voted for him. Ha ha ha! Oh man, man. Yep, that's what it is, and that's how that brother feel. They can kiss the black part of his, you know what, and that's gonna happen. Yeah. And that Blaire don't like it, and that none of y'all motherfuckers like it, kiss his ass, kiss my ass too. These anti SJW saying blah blah blah, this and that and the other, and the fourth, so you know. So you know, I'm gonna leave Mr. Superboy 223 video about the Central Park Five. That'll be in the description. That'll be in the description below. Um, that'll be in the description below because I don't want to get in trouble for copyright infringe, and I want to make sure that he get traffic on his page to make sure that he get traffic on his page. And this is about the Central Park Five. So this is about the Central Park Five. So you know that's what it is. So I will leave all the stuff that I have linked to you in the description below because you know this is what it needs to be. So in conclusion, in conclusion, Blaire had to understand that people do have a right to express and express themselves. You may not like how the people express. You may not like how the people uh, express themselves when they talk, but that is America. And sorry, sweetie. That's that's what's gonna happen because we're not gonna sit here and say that it is okay for you to do it. And all of y'all saying, "Oh, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. It's not gonna change nothing. It's not gonna do that." You being very dismissive of the people that going through the whole problem, going through the whole situation. You being very dismissive. These people are going through problems and issues and stuff like that. That there's this man that is president of the United Snakes of America. Cut 3K. Don't get it twisted. Um, we blaming the central people of the Central Park Five because of a rape that they never did and he never owned up to it. Let Senator Obama did something like that, they'll drag his ass through the mud. You know it, I know it, and the Undertaker for WWE know it. Y'all don't want to hear different people points of views because to deal you just want to hear yourself talk and shut down conversation, shut down records, shut down stuff like that. But people have to understand that this is not about you. This is about a person. It's about individual. He the one that went and say he the one that went and did all the stuff. And you want us to come together? Think about that. Less than a month, he gonna be sworn into office, and a lot of people feel, "Hey, I'm gonna play you this." Dang, shit. Hold up. Let me go to the Facebook, and this will be the last video. This is gonna be the last video, and then they're gonna stream, and then I'm gonna be off for the night. Hold up, just a second. This is the video from this person that it is. Well, that's you know, I'm gonna add this video in the description as well. Everything I'm gonna add, it's gonna be add in the description below because I want to make sure that I want to add everything in the description. Brackets is not allowed. Okay. So basically, this video is done. So episode 1 of the anti-social justice warrior has been done. Blaire White, and what I had to say about her is this: really, Blaire, go fuck yourself. Kiss my ass and kiss the ass of all the other people, and stop being self-entitled because you are a self-entitled bitch. I'm out.